So, combining some of the Stacey Burt theories, and I came across a channel, AZ Trainers. I've been looking at trainers to buy. Uh, yeah. So anyway, salute traders, right? So if we go through the Stacey Burt thesis, we started the week with a breakout consolidation, and we moved in to last week's lows, breaking there, pulling in breakout traders, right? So we've got shorts in the market from since day one. So first red day Tuesday, that was the sell-off into the consolidation highs. Um, so that was the sell-off with Asia, and we had the um, sell off into the US. Sorry, so the US sell off, um, bringing in breakout traders with the break of last week's low, right? So we've got higher time frame positions in the money on Thursday and Wednesday as well, right? So essentially, what we're looking for here, this is the dump, consolidation, the and the pump, and we're looking for a break back up into the in the money shorts over here. Um, Now I'm looking for a session scalp, and we have in the money shorts being squeezed at this point. We've got trapped shorts in the market since the breakout. Um, we've had, in terms of the entry, we had these equal lows when we had the raid. It's an ICT uh, strategy, which AZ traders home in on and seem to specifically use. Um, in terms of the entry, um, on the 5 minute chart, we had the equities hours open. Um, we had the W formation, but a big sell off to raid these equal lows. And then we had the V bottom and this W formation, V bottom. So there's the V bottom, and then we had the W formation and an engulfment of the pin bar for the entry, and now we've got this subsequent push into the point of control of the sessions, um, of the day's volume profile. We're testing that, and I expect support to be around these highs. So we're looking for a change of character here. If we bring up the smart money indicator, uh, let that load up. Right, so we're looking for a break of this structure here for a change in character. Um, we can still see a move back in. That's why I haven't quite moved to break even yet. We can still have a move back in to here, but the stop loss is placed below these lows, and let's just see how we get on. So I'll be moving to break even on a break of this structure, and nevertheless, we can still see a pullback into mitigate the price imbalances between here and here. It looks like we're seeing that as we speak, which is great. And hopefully we'll have a push up. I'm just moving over to the 1 minute. We pull up our Fibonacci's on this impulse. We're testing the 38.2. So we're looking for the impulse to the upside from this point. So I'm just going to set a 15-minute alarm for the 15-minute rotation. If we get a break of the US session highs and close above on a 15-minute basis, I will take some of the position off to make some money and move to break even. At which point I will allow the market to move up towards the target and assess things at that point, and maybe leave some money on the table for a move back into the low-hanging fruit. Into here. Take some off and let the rest run for a move back into the in-the-money shorts on the week. Right, so this is the explosive move that we've been anticipating, right? So this is where we move to break even. On the close of this 15-minute candle, so we've got a few minutes left. But I'm going to take some off. Right, so just taking some off there. Pretty nice impulse. Not sure it's got much more legs on it, but we'll have to see. All right, so we're coming to the end of this close, or the end of this candle. So we're at the close now. This will either shoot up, or it's eat to target, or it's going to eat back into the impulse. So we've made our money on the day, and we'll let the rest run and see how we get on. So the point is just to close down the screen and get on with your day. We'll just let this run, see what happens. So we've got an alarm in for the original target to take over here 6 more off, and then we'll let the rest run. As explained earlier. All right, we're coming up to the end of that 15-minute candle. Hasn't quite reached the target. A new candle now. Let's see a spike. We're at the London session highs. Can we break those? Take some off here, I guess. Took some off there. It's struggling at the London highs. Expect a significant pullback at this point. We're on this new 15-minute rotation. Likely coming all the way back into this support area. Sorry, these were the Thursday highs. So what we're looking for on the day, we want to see planning ahead for next week, we want to see a close above yesterday's highs for the day, and that would give us a first green day. So the thesis on Monday, if we can get, especially if we can get back inside last week's lows, close back inside, the thesis will be for a Monday and Tuesday runner. This is the dump, sort of pump into this week's in the money shorts. So that's the thesis, and hence why we're going to hold on for the session. We're not taking more off in anticipation of a bullish close for the day. So, I mean, if we can get above these yesterday's highs and a close above there, that would be very promising. And just worth noting on the daily chart, we've got this harmonic M formation. See that? And if we draw our fibs, the neckline ties up with the 38.2, which is always encouraging. So just to rehash what I said about this, what we're looking for, and if we compare over to here, just as an example, you've got this bear trend, and then you've got this bullish close, a higher close than the open, and then the explosive extension, which occurred on a Tuesday. So, and we've got 15 minutes or so until the end of this hourly candle. What I'd like to see is a bit of a lower close, and then we'll have this nice long wick, which would represent a target for the bulls on the next candle to fill in the wick. So essentially, we've got this impulse correction, impulse into our targets for the day, and I'll set up for next week. So yeah, this is the first video of January. So as a recap then, which I'll make another video on, but towards the end of the last year, I had some hiccups, so I wasn't trading. I hadn't reached my conclusions as per the Stacey Burke test of strategy, which we started, it was October maybe last year. So we're still in that, we're still running with it, and he released a Stacey Burke playbook over the Christmas period, so we purchased that. Really reasonable price, loads of great information. Still going through that, and I've been moving across to, as I said, to the AZ Traders YouTube channel. Really nice channel, really nice strategy. So just kind of making an amalgamation of the two, really. Smart money concepts, and the weekly cycle, the 15-minute hourly candle cycle, the kill zones, essentially trading the US Open, Forex and indices, commodities, gold, oil, and yeah, just really sort of sharpening the the setups, really, the approach to the market, the setups, looking at what setups work best, filtering through the various assets on the day for the best setups. So still quite a way to go, really, with the Stacey Burke material. So not rushing into things, taking my time, shaking out Christmas and New Year's. Had a bunch of money uh, stolen effectively on my cards. A bit of a stressful period. Resolving all of that. So head hasn't really been in trading, but it is now. So this hence the first video of the year, and probably take a couple more months of demo trading this strategy before putting live money at it. Also looking at some funded trading services, and the one that I'm looking at, I'm waiting to see what developments come over the next couple of months. I'd like to just do it all on TradingView, to be honest. That's what I use to analyze my charts. It's just my eyes tuned into it. It's a shame that you can't take partials on TradingView. You literally have to sit here and then work it from here. You can't set orders currently. Might be something that we're looking at. But anyway, this particular funded trading company, see if I can bring it up. Here we go. So you've got this company over here. They're running a February trading competition. So why don't we get stuck into that? We'll register for that. I'm not sure if they're going to move over to TradingView. I'll have to look through it. Anyway, these guys are called Smart Prop Trader, the new kids on the block, but with run by people that have been in the funded prop trader environment for quite some time. So that's good. I'm not going to do a review on them, but just to let you know what I'm looking at. And then there was another company, Funded Trading Plus. Now, they were using TradingView before the broker's liquidity provider stopped giving access to TradingView, something like that. But I'm pretty sure that they're going to be moving back to that in the next couple of months. I think TradingView are trying to figure it out with a liquidity provider, something like that. So we're keeping an eye on that. ACAP is their broker. So I was in touch with ACAP, and ACAP was saying, look, here we go. What's this? The 15th of, well, that was the last thing. Our broker ACAP has informed us that they will be unable to continue offering TradingView as a platform for their foreseeable future. We anticipate TradingView will be back up for traders in 2023. So we're waiting for that. What's this free giveaway? Celebrate with giving away a free evaluation campaign to giveaway. So 7,100 for them. Anyway, so those are the two companies. I like their terms. These guys, you trade with these guys. There are no limits in terms of time limits, basically. So my approach would be this: to just enter with really small amounts. Like on this one here, it's 0.5% of the account. I might even do just 0.25%. But the point is with this strategy is to